I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Isso foi... Essa saga aí, ó, do Ataque ao Titan, que isso, cara?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which
Foi sua perícia com a espada que fez com que conquistasse o trono.
Odin's sword can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light!
I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Até o tio do pavê vai lutar.
Here they come.
Mate os inimigos.
Behind me, Lord Rosfield.
I'll take care of these fuckers. Behind! I'll have you know, Earthbreaker here once struck fear into the heart of every man in the fleet.
Sai fora. Ah, ele cortou minha skill. Caçado.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast! Oh? I haven't felt this alive in 20 summers! Come on then! Which of you lot fancy?
Don't let the conflict you can. Without the pay, and I'll be standing back going first.
Au! Ah, seu desgraçado. Ah, no canto é fácil, né, corno? Que merda, hein? Agora eu fiquei puto. Sai fora. Segura isso aqui, seu vagabundo. Tô vendo tudo. Tô vendo tudo, confia.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain. Clive,
Ainda não acabou. Ué, você ainda não morreu?
I thought he was.
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man.
Não é um homem.
Creation of Odin.
É uma criação de Odin. Ah. São tipo cones.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Caraca. É um monte de cavaleiro do Dark Souls.
Up for another round?
Of course we are.
right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Or was it my axe? No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Vamos lá.
My friends, 'tis not blood that runs through an every vein.
Vamos vencer.
These foes will not fall easily.
But they will.
Corno.
Before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea.
I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Fora. Ah, velho. Os caras ficam tacando magia. Sai fora.
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
Vai, doguinho, ataca. Caraca, mano. Agora já chega.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, run for it!
E agora? Cadê o Clive? É, foi quase, hein? Enterprise escapou. Beleza, isso que importa.
Now, mate!
Alright, engine full ahead! And hold on tight!
O Estreito de Náudia. Ah, esse é o navio do Odin. Cadê a Jill, cara? Quer saber onde é que tá a Jill?
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Oferenda?
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Oh, oh, Cheerio!
Mas não acabou o Final Fantasy? Não. Ainda tem bem mais. Ainda tem, eu acho que mais umas 10 horas de jogo, se duvidar. Eu não matei o Odin. Eu não peguei o poder da Shiva, eu não peguei o poder do Odin. Eu acho que tem mais umas 10 horas de jogo.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Aldion. Dominante do Bahamut.
Greek of mercy. All this,
have I done?
My lord.
Caraca, essa garotinha não morreu, velho. Eu vejo ela desde o início do game. Caraca, ela não morreu ainda. Rapaz. Ok. Estreito de Dhalmekia. Vai ser a nossa próxima missão. Lá, bora seguir aqui no Final Fantasy XVI no Estreito de Dhalmekia. Let's go. Descaso com o consumidor. Se tu parar pra pensar, tudo é descaso com o consumidor. Os malucos compram e foda-se, tá ligado?
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd take 'em forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehere.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's
Navio avistado. Mas já? Que rápido.
Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Será que vai ser agora a luta contra o Odin?
See what this skill can
Uma luta em alto mar? Armadura foda, hein?
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigor's gas!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
Pera, ela vai bater no barco adversário? Caraca. Beleza, então.
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Bloody hell!
A forma híbrida da Fênix. Legal. Ok. Entrando no redemoinho.
Where did you hide, Barnabas?
Cut him down!
maguinho de novo. Ah, um assassino? É. É fora. Deixa eu ver se consigo fazer uma coisa. Ah, falta 4.000 pontos de skill. É muito ponto. Se eu fizer isso aqui. Nossa, falta muito. Não dá não, velho. Troca. Ah, preciso de mais. Aqui. Jogo bom Homem-Aranha. Ah, vai ser cubiço na casa do caralho, Johnny. Homem-Aranha é meu ovo. Aqui é fantasia com espadinha e bichos mágicos e fadinhas. Assim, então, acho que depois eu jogo Homem-Aranha. Depois não se sabe quando. Mas antes de lançar o 2 eu jogo um. Eu jogo um parte 2. Que é o Miles Morales. O game é fodástico mesmo. É, a graça do game é o Homem-Aranha. Porque, eu não sei. O pseudo mundo aberto dele é legal de explorar. Fiorito. Preciso correr. Que isso? Ah, ele tá no outro navio? Ah, maguinho de novo. Pega o maguinho. Essa placa deve ser top jogar. No próprio PlayStation ele já é um jogo bem bonito, eu acho. O que eu sei é que ele é bem pesado no processador. Que isso? Porra. Cadê? Ah, tem um cara grandão ali. Ah, mãe. Ah, vai me deixar passar, ô corno? Vaza daqui, arrombado. Me deixa passar, vai se fuder. Vai tomar no cu. Gordão desgraçado. Caraca. Gordo arrombado. Vai, pega outro. Au. Caraca. Desce aí, queridão.
She must be here somewhere. Pleasure already.
Vai, pra onde é que vai agora? Pra cá?
Fight at last.
Ué, eu voltei, cara. Não, não é aqui não, velho. Outro lugar. Será que é aqui então? Mas eu não vim daqui? Ah não, não é aqui não. É só a descida que é a mesma. Alento da terra.
insane.
Get back.
Bom, pelo menos ela não morreu.
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands.
Se ele pegasse o poder da Shiva agora.
Here I can.
Seria muito conveniente se ele pegasse o poder da Shiva agora.
Stand still.
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Hã?
In earnest, then.
Nossa. Caramba, dividiu o mar no meio. Caraca, o mar ficou dividido? Como assim?
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
You. What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation, and thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black, and all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate, however much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
Ok. Começou nossa luta contra o Odin.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of
Ah.
duty. Defend yourself. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. Rise, Mythos.
A medida do Senhor.
All this fire and fury.
Ah! Nossa, dá pra dar pra isso não.
Light. A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world nor of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods.
Aí errei perto. Caraca, esse golpe dele machuca bastante, hein? Que isso? Caraca, eu não consigo. Vai preparar o ataque, eu não vou ter como revidar, mano. Não tem como revidar, velho. Au! Grão de Ferro. Nada bom. Agora não. Não vai dar, velho. O cara vai me destruir. Nossa, foi destruído aqui.
You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The Eikon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation? And abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Caraca, eu perdi pro Odin. Nossa. Caraca, eu fui amassado pelo Odin, cara. Não tive nem chance. 2 vezes. Eu fui amassado pelo Odin 2 vezes. Caraca.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they would have seen the ice where it led.
Oui.
Only wait till dawn.
This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No.
Bora, Clive, toma essa iniciativa, cara.
Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure?
Pô, o Dark precisa.
If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry. My sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
Bom, é assim que a gente ganha o poder da Shiva. Vá, Clive, mas tu... Tem que aproveitar a oportunidade, cara.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know.
Ai, Clive, faz o gol, cara. Faz o gol, Clive.
Bring me so much joy.
Boa, diretor. Eu nunca duvidei do diretor, cara. Parabéns. Ah, finalmente, diretor. Uma decisão sábia, cara. Boa, Clive. Finalmente deu orgulho, cara. Isso aí, depois de... sei lá, 37 horas de game, cara. Finalmente deu orgulho. Tudo bem que demorou um pouco, mas... dá pra fazer o quê? Agora o objetivo é de eu não morrer. E o Clive também não morrer. É o próximo objetivo.
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Que região é essa que eles estão? Nossa, eles foram parar lá na outra costa. Beleza, então. É isso aí, voltar pro esconderijo. Isso aí, o Clive deu orgulho, cara. Parabéns, Clive. Você não é um prata-virgão, cara. Você provou o seu valor.
Mid says Odin's...
Odin dividiu o mar em 2.
Brothers tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for it.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is...
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still.
Let's hope so.
Atravessando o estreito. E conseguimos o poder da Shiva. O talento icônico Onda Gelada. Se usa para se mover rapidamente para a esquerda, direita, frente ou trás. Para se esquivar de ataques ou se aproximar do inimigo. É quase como um impulso fênico da Fênix. Só que pelo que eu entendi, dá pra fazer isso mais... Dá pra fazer isso mais rápido.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Ok. Nossa, agora vai liberar um monte de coisa. É isso aí, Shiva incorporada. Let's go. Vamos começar aqui os trabalhos. Onda gelada. Deslize sem esforço pelo chão em qualquer direção. Atacar com bolinha enquanto desliza congela temporariamente os inimigos. Tá. Era do gelo. Libere um rio de cubos. Que repele fortemente qualquer inimigo atingido. Segure o botão para aumentar a potência. Oh, esse aqui é interessante. Caraca, esse controle de grupo é muito bom. Lance vários fragmentos de gelo que ao atingir o inimigo mais leve ou atrai em direção a Clive. Pode ser usado no ar. Caraca, essa skill é muito boa, velho. Deve... Será que não tem limite de alvo? Pô, se não tiver limite de alvo vai ser muito bom, velho. Caraca. Geada. Invoca um cristal de gelo colossal. Causa dano contínuo a todos os inimigos que ficarem presos. E a Ultimate. Invoca uma tempestade glacial que congela os inimigos na área antes de... Peraí. Invoca uma tempestade glacial que congela os inimigos na área antes de causar dano de gelo maciço. E repeli-los. Ok. Essa onda gelada... Eu acho que é melhor do que o impulso fênico, cara. Mas eu vou ter que testar. Eu acho que o impulso fênico tem cooldown. Essa onda gelada parece que não tem cooldown. Se move rápido pra caramba. Mas aí eu tenho que testar pra saber. Ok. Tá, temos uma... Caraca, não acabou o ferreiro. Tem mais uma quest de ferreiro. Caramba. Ok. Aqui tem essa ciência ainda mais bizarra pra fazer. Liberou coisa nova em um monte de lugar. Beleza. Tá. Vamos fazer a quest do ferreiro, já que a gente está aqui.
The bad news then.
What bad news?
Má notícia.
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt.
Lá o vilarejo dos ferreiros.
The mines just down the road from there are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems.
Tá protegido por enquanto.
Every creature in the air, Zoltan and the others, Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but if something ain't done soon.
Ok, vamos lá.
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah, well...
Casa de Ferreiro 4. Tá. Beleza. Mas é inédito, cara. O diretor não foi cagão. Não deixou o protagonista virgão até o final do jogo, cara. Só por isso esse diretor aqui merece palmas, hein? Agora o próximo objetivo é chegar no final do jogo e o protagonista não morrer. Ou a Jill não morrer. Esse vai ser o próximo objetivo.
How was she?
With Canva in the hands of a cat.
Ah, Sid. Don't tell me. You need more bomber.
Miras de bomba.
I'm working on bringing another
Uma fundição nova.
battery hood over the top for additional thermo.
Blá blá blá, beleza.
Let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot.
Vai ficar quente pra caramba.
Only mithril engines get hotter. You can't. Trouble is, we won't be able to make out of any. And
Isso é uma coisa boa.
you once helped Helena get her. If it's for the good of the hideaway. Oh, so.
Qual que é a coisa boa que você precisa?
We've got a couple of examples here.
Ecos esféricos.
Fallen materials. So this smelter is similar. That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. And what's more, they're directional. We've collected as many as we can. And I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, so you want me to visit some ruins?
Quer que vá às ruínas, destrua alguns ecos e traga para vocês.
We're only 3 short, mind.
Precisamos de mais 3.
Amber Way and another in the Silent South over in. All right then. Will do.
Ok. Beleza. Mais alguma secundária aqui? Por enquanto não. Caraca. Bom, o Clive tomou um pau do Odin, mas pelo menos tirou o cabaço. Apanha pra uma, pelo menos perdeu o cabaço.
So, she don't need sails?
Tá, vamos falar com os NPC que tem que ver o quadro de caça, tem que ver se tem algum item novo pra pegar. Tem que falar com a Vivian também, tem que falar com o velho da biblioteca. Tem que falar com um monte de gente. Já que eu tô aqui, vamos falar aqui com a Tarha. Acho que é com a Tarha que eu tenho que falar, né?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was
O guardião da escuridão.
Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
O Dion? Por falar nisso, onde é que tá o Dion? O Domínio Cristalino. Talvez mostre onde ele está. Bairro sem nome.
What is this place?
Don't move.
It's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Todas essas pessoas aí morreram durante o ataque do Bahamut.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Eu ainda sinto que esse garotinho vai ter mais alguma importância, velho. Será que eles não vão reconhecer ele?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you. You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Daya.
Set on leaving already, are ya?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
Ok, procure ecos esféricos. Caso ferreiro, encontre-se com Augustin Dravzot. Daí tem que falar com a Vivian agora. Vamos ver o que liberou aqui de novo. Ruína despertada S. Rompedor de mundos S. Cometa devastador.
I still say it were a compliment.
Ah, Clive. I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine. And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
E lá vamos nós.
Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king.
O último rei.
Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldamark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea. Tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843.
Ano 843.
And that the king still sits upon his throne some 40
Caraca.
years later.
40 anos.
Touched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt canvas streets. Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled.
Uniu os homens férios corrompidos pelo éter.
It's a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. And that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment, and dash it against the rocks the next. But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped. And Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore. You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be...
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
Probably more visits. Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ok, e liberamos mais uma secundária. Fênix Cure-se. Deve ser uma secundária do Joshua. Visite a biblioteca. Beleza.
What will it be today? How may I help you today? Here's the latest information I have.
Vamos ver aqui, ó. Apaixonado. Ai, que lindo. Aqui aparece, ó. Dominante da Shiva e fiel confidente. Quando Kai foi derrotado por Barnabas no leito do estreito de Náudia, os dois fugiram para a costa. Foi lá que ela confiou a ele seu Eikon, para que ele pudesse ter forças para combater seu destino. E o Dion? Kirill é o nome dela. Suas viagens a levaram para longe de Dhalmekia até o Domínio Cristalino. Ele quase perdeu a vida quando a cidade foi destruída por Bahamut. Após as chamas se apagarem, ela se prontificou a cuidar dos feridos, encontrando o príncipe Dion desmaiado no processo. Ok, aqui. Dion fugiu para o domínio a fim de avaliar os estragos causados com o Bioshock. Quando acordou, se encontrou aos cuidados de uma jovem curandeira, Kirill. Beleza. Caraca, olha quantos aliados, velho. Cyril. Dos imortais, né? Membro sênior dos imortais, conhecido como portador da pena flamejante. Ok. Caraca, é muito aliado, velho. Isso é louco. Se tu comparar com o início do game... Deixa eu ver aqui. Nossa, o início do game era tipo os aliados pingados aqui, tipo. Ó. Agora que apareceu aqui, ó. Caraca, velho. Muito massa esse esquema aqui, velho. Ambrósia. Beleza.
Here you are.
Tá, agora nosso destino é a Costa Sombria.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Antes de tudo, tem uma quest ali que é secundária e que é relativa ao Joshua. Vamos pegar essa quest pra fazer.
Please, your grace,
Ouch.
stay strong. My Lord Marquis.
Pergunte sobre Jolt.
It was the greatest honor of my life.
Uma jornada com dois propósitos. Ampliar o conhecimento dos imortais sobre o último e ampliar o conhecimento de sua alteza sobre você. Depois de saber que você tinha sobrevivido, seu irmão insistiu em tentar localizar seu paradeiro.
But now... So I bid you.
Vigie ele no meu lugar. Beleza.
Yotei, is any...
My lord. Yes. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him
Lesão no
more with
peito
each
dele
passing.
dói mais a cada dia que passa.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts, so I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades and thankfully a recipe was found.
Uma receita mais forte foi encontrada. O problema é um dos ingredientes principais, que é difícil de encontrar.
Unless we can secure more soon.
Tá, e onde é que conseguimos?
I know that I have
Claro, vamos ajudar o Joshua. Qual que é esse ingrediente?
A herb by the name of stonerwort.
Litoerva.
It grows only where the ether is densest.
Cresce apenas onde o éter é mais denso.
In its stems helps to counteract the... We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas,
Arquiduque de Rosaria.
the earth there recently, leaving the whole... The search continues for a new source.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed.
Ela não é danificada pela inundação?
Then I shall go in your stead.
But my...
You've yet to find another source, correct? Besides, I'm a dominant.
Well, stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red bloom.
Flores vermelho sangue.
I shall remain here.
Okay. Flores vermelho sangue.
How are you doing?
How we doing? Vamos ver aqui. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We can help.
Beleza.
How may I help you today, Clive?
1345. Falta... E aí, Graça? Vulgo Oscar. How we doing? Isso aí, cara.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Vamos ver se tem alguma arma nova pra fazer aqui.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
So what do I owe the honor?
Arminha. Espada gélida. Ardor luzente.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Ai, não tenho item pra fazer isso. Troca. Oricalco. Tanga manchada. Oricalco. Onde é que pega isso, cara? Oricalco. Senhor, eu e os outros rompem maldição e estamos preocupados com o bem-estar do nosso capitã. Apesar de não for incômodo, peço que converse com o capitão e descubra o que está afetando tanto. Ok.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Autodeterminação. Nossa, eu tô virado em quest pra fazer. O que é autodeterminação? Primeiro eu vou caçar os itens, depois eu penso em fazer subquest. Tá, isso aqui é a quest dos ferreiros, isso aqui é o quê? Ciência ainda mais bizarra. Vamos matar figurantes. Deixa eu ver. Ah, sou eu e o doguinho, beleza. Melhor amigo do homem, o doguinho. Ok, 9.000 pontos de habilidade. Caraca, 3.000, isso é caro, hein? E só tem um upgrade. Se bem que todos só tem um upgrade. Caraca, 3.000, hein? Geada. Hipnose. Aqui eu vou trocar. Tá aqui, skill da Shiva. Hipnose. Ataque tórrido. Deixa eu ver como é que funciona. Ah, tem cooldown sim. Não consigo fazer isso 2 vezes. Vamos testar. Interessante. Só que a movimentação dela é pior do que da Fênix. Então eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou tirar isso aqui. Isso aqui é um controle de grupo. Daí eu vou trocar o controle de grupo e botar essa aqui. Beleza. Vamos testar. Agora se eu usar skill aqui. Nada mal. É, nada mal. Só que dá bem menos dano isso aqui. Na verdade, não. É bem equiparado. O dano é quase o mesmo. Rosa do deserto. Tá, depois daqui tem que voltar lá pra cidade. Ok, tá bom. Ah, ele não puxa todo mundo. Por que ele não puxa todo mundo? Deixa eu ver. Ah, são 3 inimigos por vez. Não é todo mundo. Aí deu uma trollada. Eu achava que era todo mundo.
Now to find this spherical echo.
O que é? Eco esférico.
This is it.
Ah, é 3 inimigos por vez, cara. Lance vários fragmentos de gelo. Mas por que aqui ele pega 5? É aleatória a direção que os negócios vai? Ah, é 360. Ah, é por isso que não pegou todo mundo. Tu tem que estar cercado pra ele puxar todo mundo pro centro. Ah, não vai só pra frente. Eu tenho que estar no meio dos bichos pra atrair eles pra um ponto só. Ah, agora faz sentido. Tá certo. Tá, agora aqui.
For now at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can swing a sword.
Cadê o cara? August.
You're here.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought.
Tem uma infestação no norte.
Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravozd would turn out to be the realm's most infamous
Dos foras da lei mais infames.
to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Ah, ele veio?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us.
Nossa, mas não deixou.
The best blacksmith in
Ah, ele deixou a liderança pra mim. Melhor ferreiro.
Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravozd needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravozd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. We're short enough on time. Still, give us a mo, would you?
Ok.
You,
Bora.
We can't afford to waste any more.
Right you are. Maybe you don't want any nasty surprises. Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
Akashic se aproximando.
Within sight of the walls. And they're washed right over us if we stay out in the open.
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade. No heroic last stands, you hear me?
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and weak.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
Ah, vão me matar, sim, confia.
I promise. Take good care of
Leave it to me, and give those things what for you.
Nem o Odin me matou e um bando de figurante inútil vai me matar, confia.
Alright. Which one of you's first?
Ah, a lobinha desgraçado. Ah. Vai fora. Ah não! Eu esqueci que a skill mudou, velho. Pronto. Esqueci que a skill mudou, cara. Agora foi útil. Parece que não pega nos figurantes, cara. Estranho. E agora? Caraca, um hipogrifo. Até o hipogrifo foi corrompido por essa coisa. Oh, caramba. Vai, derruba ele. Morreu.
Is that it?
Só isso.
Apparently not.
Oh, uma quimera. Quimera do destiladeiro. Au. Esse bicho é novo. Eu nunca enfrentei esse bicho. Desce aí. Tomei dano. Voz do dragão. Taca ele, doguinho. Eu já fiz uma coisa errada, mas tudo bem. $50.000 de dano. Nada mal. Ah. A voz do carniceiro. Taca ele, doguinho. Quebra a postura, vai! Ah! Troca. Toma. O que é? Esqueci como é que provoca. Aí, achei. Ah não, coitado do doguinho. Coitado do doguinho. Putz. Morreu. Caraca, não morre o bicho, velho. Nossa. Morreu. Caraca, o bicho me locou num canto ali, quase morri ali. Bicho resistente. Presa afiada.
Now the question. Did I miss any?
Esqueceu algum?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew it.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak
Um ou dois tentaram pular o muro.
Good.
Ah, beleza.
In time, yeah. But we can think about it.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your reputation.
A voz ficou com eco.
Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things.
Agora normalizou.
I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, we'll fortify the gates to the north. And I'll see that they...
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So... thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but our work used to be the pride of Dhalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy. It's not about the craft anymore.
Questão não é mais a arte.
I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down. But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn.
Ferreiro mestre que virou fora da lei.
back. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Vigor na rachada. Selo.
And this is?
A token of a luck, but I'm of a mind to make you a far. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for
Os projetos de uma certa espada vêm sendo passados de geração para geração.
There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravost in the first place? Hmm? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the...
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the Hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan.
É uma espada nova. Eu acho. Volte para o esconderijo. Uma espada nova. Pera aí, onde é que tá? Autodeterminado. Ah, não, aqui é outra coisa. Eu quero espada nova, cara.
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
We were just about to make a start on that.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without you. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles? And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk. Right.
To the bellows it is then.
Beleza.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
Uma arma negra.
The sword to end all swords.
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Legal.
Quite something. Thank you.
So, does this make you pet?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up with it.
A list of materials.
Ah, não.
And I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those
Achamos que com esses vídeos poderíamos produzir algo ainda melhor do que a Ragnarok.
better than the Ragnarok.
Ah.
Worthy of a legendary outlook.
That's a weapon
Tá, aí você me sacaneou, cara.
Hey, lads. Before you start on the next...
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past.
Then tap the can.
Os caras falam, vou fazer uma espada foda pra você, beleza. Daí os caras fazem a espada e daí no final, ó, mas se você trazer isso aqui, a gente vai fazer uma outra espada ainda mais foda. Aí tá de sacanagem, né? Porque não me falou isso antes. Necessário para fabricar a espada... Não consigo pronunciar essa palavra. Beleza. Espada Ragnarok. Aí tá de sacanagem comigo, né? Porque eu comprei essa outra espada aqui hoje. F, né? O que é?
And if it hadn't been for you, we wouldn't. You've been a good friend to me, Clive. The best. What do you want?
Vamos ver qual que é o negócio aqui. Eu preciso da Ragnarok, que é a espada que eu já uso. Eu preciso de um oricalco, trevaço, chifre de batalha primitivo. Comparar. Se bem que não adianta nem comparar, eu tô usando a espada errada. Espada gélida. Ah, aumenta 50 pontos de ataque e de atordoamento. Beleza. Alento da terra. Libere um rio de cubos de gelo que se repele fortemente com aquele inimigo atingido. Segure o botão para aumentar a potência. Esse aqui eu vou deixar quieto. Tá, e o Kamehameha, será que eu consigo? Eu consigo upar isso aqui? Deixa eu ver. Deixa eu tirar isso aqui. 6.900. Isso não vai dar não. Preciso de muito ponto. Não dá pra usar o Kamehameha. É muito ponto pra usar, velho. Batistaca. Muito caro. Vai ter que ser assim mesmo. Muro das memórias tem alguma coisa nova. Placa do enforcado. Ah, tem ali o número de colecionáveis. São 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22 colecionáveis no jogo. E a gente já pegou 4, 5, 6, 7. Nossa, falta bastante ainda. 21 colecionáveis no jogo. Caramba, nem parece que esse jogo tá no final, velho.
Where are you? Can I help you,
Onde
Sid?
está você?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job.
Ela foi no repouso de Marta.
When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
Os portadores falaram sobre a captura deles.
Attacked by the beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back, so.
Um presente.
You earned this.
Medalhão de escorva.
There, Sid.
Aí, qual é que é isso aí? Medalhão de escorva. Aumenta a duração do... A bosta, né? Aí sacaneou, né? É uma bosta, né? Eu achando que ia ser algo melhor. Tá, aqui tem esse Fênix se cure, ciência ainda mais bizarra. Tá, vamos primeiro nesse aqui, ó, Fênix se cure. Caraca, é muito secundária, bicho. Eu achando que ia zerar esse joguinho com umas 55 horas. Eu acho que vou zerar com umas 60 horas esse jogo aqui. Deixa eu ver, segue reto e segue reto. Onde é que é? A de esquerda.
Here's the aqueduct. Now to find our stonewort. Yote mentioned blood-red petals. Just my luck. Well, I won't be picking anything till they're gone. There's only one thing for it. Nice try.
Era a postura dele, vai. Oh shit. Droga. Ah. Toma. Belicita. Ué, não era aqui o item? Cadê a planta? Era pra ter uma planta aqui, não?
Here it is. Better collect as much as I can before reinforcements arrive.
Litoerva.
Right.
Beleza, isso aqui é isso. Agora a gente vem pra cá. Vamos lá. Canto do Falcão. Esse pá que eu fui no teleporte mais longe. Danado.
Ready, go? Faster!
Direita, segue reto e esquerda.
Damn it. The whole village is turned. I can walk from here.
Ué. Dá pra fazer esse combo também. Vai lá, doguinho, mata ele. Caraca, o vilarejo todo virou bicho, mano. Coitado do Chocobo. Vale chalupa. Oito mil pontos de skill. Ah, pior que não compensa gastar. Ah, eu queria liberar o Kamehameha, mas não tenho ponto pra isso. Sacanagem. Opa, juntou todo mundo. Vou ver isso aqui agora. Agora é pra cá. Matar um bicho aqui? Spa que sim. É. Engraçado. Ah, maldito. Ah! Vai, desce ele. Ah, tá tudo isso aqui no cooldown. Eco esférico.
Two down, one to go.
Dois já foram, falta um. Aqui tem mais alguma coisa? Autodeterminação, beleza.
Dory should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
E se não tiver morto também, né? Nesse jogo qualquer NPC morre por qualquer motivo.
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin it don't mean we have to.
How do?
E aí? Tem uma música aqui não? Ah, já comprei.
Very well.
Ué. Tem que falar com alguém aqui?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
Opa, encontrei.
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking...
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine.
A escravista que rastreamos é uma velha conhecida. Velha conhecida?
If we'd come in force, she would have...
That was her just now, wasn't it? So... was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me.
Ela tentou me recrutar. Ela sequestrou portadores de toda a região e pretende contrabandeá-los.
After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an imperial... She's dangerous, Sid.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the...
The Baum archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead.
Okay. Viaje para a Arcada de Baum. Aqui? Arcada de Baum. Onde é que é isso? Outro lado. Taria, vem cá. Segue reto na esquerda.
Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but before you go, it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try.
Cai dentro. Sai fora. Ah! Tem um cara que tá dando escudo aqui. Cadê o maluco? Engraçado. Morra. Cento e 36 pontos de skill. Nada mal. E aí, velho?
So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I'm not the swordswoman I used to be. I surrender. Do with me as you wish, Sid the Outlaw.
Sid!
Ah, Doris. I take it you're not here to rescue me from our brooding renegade? You know, I always wondered where you'd vanished to. But casting your lot with this criminal of all people.
Better fighting for a cause than killing for coin. I'm sorry, Sid. I should have told you sooner. This woman, my former master,
Minha antiga mestre
trained bearer children to be
treinava crianças para lutarem como armas.
She raised me like a daughter, and I did terrible things to earn her favor.
It wasn't all terrible, surely. We had our fun, too. You were always so eager to learn, and had such clever hands. All my other children took either to the blade or to the books. Always either or. But you proved yourself a master of both. That's why I kept you for my own. How about it, my little dagger? Care to swear that blade to me again?
I never swore my blade to you, nor will I ever. I fight for a higher cause, to liberate the bearers of this world. Farewell, Master. Thank you for making me the weapon I am.
You always were a righteous child. Perhaps that's the reason I loved you so.
Mata ela, pô. Vocês vão deixar ela ir embora assim. Tá de sacanagem.
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. Not anymore. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connection...
All right. If you're certain.
I am.
Pô, sacanagem.
And I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Daí a véia vai fazer mais merda e tem que consertar as merda que a véia faz. Aí é foda, né, compadre? Gente ruim não morre nem no jogo, velho. É foda. Algum tempo depois.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived. I hear you saved more bearers from being smuggled across the border.
With any luck, they'll be joining us in the hideaway shortly. Oh, and your letter. You don't need to worry.
I'd been hoping as much. She mentioned one or two things in her report. So the slaver we'd been chasing all these months was her former master. Wish I'd known. She's been arrested, by the way.
Ela foi presa.
Went quietly, or so we're told. And she won't be getting off lightly. The Empire may have no love for bearers. Can't have been easy for Doris.
I'm sure it wasn't. But don't worry.
Hope so. Suppose you should know, eh? You had quite the past yourself before you came here, or so I understand. Anyway, thanks again, Sid. The Cursebreakers would be lost without Doris. And you, of course.
Keep up the good work, Cole.
Ok, pelo menos a louca foi presa. Meteorito. Tá, esse aqui é o que? Fênix se cure. Ah, tem a quest da Fênix aqui.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Yote, I brought back all the stone and water I could find.
Yes, my lord. I'm sure it will serve us until we can find another source.
I'm very glad to hear it.
You and His Grace are very much alike, you know. You think only of how you might help others, and never of the danger to yourselves.
No more than you have minding my brother. You've risked a lot for him, and I thank you for it.
I am honored, but I beg you, my lord, do not give too much of yourself for the sake of others. We could not afford to lose you.
I'll keep that in mind.
3.600 de XP. Bastante. Ok. Deixa eu tentar agora. Preciso de mais 3.200. Se eu fizer isso aqui... Não dá, não vou ter ponto suficiente. Mas falta pouco. Agora eu preciso ir para Advento. Procure ecos esféricos em Advento. E onde é que é isso? Advento. Advento é aqui. Eu não explorei esse lugar. Advento.
Sell anything today?
Eu comprei as músicas que tinha aqui? Eu não me lembro. Acho que eu comprei.
Welcome, welcome. And a
Já comprei.
fine day to you.
Hoje não. Primeira à esquerda.
All right.
Droga, errei. Agora foi bom. Juntou todo mundo. Agora foi bom.
That's all of them. Owen can uncross his toes now.
Só preciso de mais 3.200 pontos de skill, cara. Daí eu consigo liberar o Kamehameha. Daí vai ser insano. Onde é que é? É lá no outro lado. Tem coisa nova aqui? Caçada. Liberou um cara novo. O terror tricefálico. Local desconhecido. Rank S. Ok.
With Canva in the hands of Akashic.
Sir.
Tá aqui o item que você pediu.
I'll fit him to the smelter.
Vai lá, faz o seu rolê aí, vai.
May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Isn't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
É uma beleza.
We beacon again, Sid.
It's fine, really. My bag's flexible enough already.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make and I reckon I know how. It's a metal, see? So it's
stretchy metal.
That is the...
Beleza. Aí vamos carregar mais poções de cura.
So...
Thank you, Owain.
Shh. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal in. Can't think of any right now, but... That's our job, innit? Dreaming up new ways to make life easier around here. Maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first of many. You mark my words.
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
Caraca, vamos de nível... Nível 41. Bolsa de poções expandida. Inventário maximizado. Ok, foi o último upgrade então.
How was she? The Enterprise.
So, she don't need faith.
E agora? Agora a gente vai pra principal. Será que não tem nada novo pra comprar aqui, não?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Pior que não. Eu preciso de mais 45 medalhas.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
How do you split the sea?